Well, for the last time in the season, for the 2023-2024 season, Kendrick, the last pre-halftime post-game show for the regular season.
Yeah, for the regular season. We'll see if it's a happy end of the regular season or it's just the same old Cowboys. Cowboys, Commanders. Where have we seen this before? Week 18. Oh, last season. That pathetic display of football at the end of the season. Hopefully the Cowboys don't follow up with another end of the season pathetic display of football in the nation's capital. Conditions are great up there. They're being in proper weather, so they can't rely on that excuse. It's just about going up there and just face fact, kicking some ass. Listen, everything's on the line tonight. Listen, listen. We all talked about how this team is the best home team over the last 2 seasons, right? Right. Well, they got a chance to at least have 2 home games.
Yeah.
2 home games in the playoff. At least guarantee themselves a ticket to the NFC Championship game, wherever that may be. If somebody ends up knocking off San Francisco, hell, maybe they can have 3 games in the playoff.
Kendrick, I got some support. I got a spoiler for you, and it's saying a prediction. It's a spoiler. Are you ready for this?
Hit me.
The San Francisco 49ers won't make it to the NFC Championship game.
Wow. Well, you know what? And this is a shot at my boy Eastside. Apparently, the Jacksonville Jaguars won't make it to the AFC Championship because they've just been eliminated in the playoffs. You know what that means? That means the Houston Texans are NFC South champions.
Oh, no!
Congratulations, Eastside. Who would have thunk it? Whoa. Who would have thunk it that the Houston Texans would clinch their division before the Cowboys do? Who would have thought of it again of the year? Good God. Now the pressure's on. The Cowboys, you got to win this division. You can't have the only team in Texas clinching the division of Houston Texans. They ain't think the Houston Texans even make it win 4 games. You better win this division tonight. You better win this division. You better.
Okay.
Or you gonna be like Coach P over there with Jacksonville. Fire that man. Fire Dougie P. Fire.
Why you want to fire Dougie P, man? I don't understand what your problem is.
It's time for guys. It's time to lay down the law. Spare the rod, spoil the child. It's time to
That's about people. That's about taking an ass whooping.
Well, this is like a glorified corporate work size ass whooping need to happen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tampa Bay won the
NFC. Tampa Bay won the NFC South.
No shocker there. But yeah, man. Tonight, as I guess we can go over the inactives, and if you want to hit that breaking news bulletin.
Do we? We
can go ahead and do it.
Do we have breaking news? Okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get this on out the way. Yeah, coming from Dallas Cowboy Twitter account about 58 minutes ago. Inactives. Let's get down to the inactives. Trey Lance, Noah Ingabochi, Cedric Redwine, Eric Scott, Semi-Fi Hoku Jr., and 2 big ones, Zach Martin and Tyler Smith. Repeat, Zach Martin and Tyler Smith are out. Cards are out today.
Wow. Here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that, go. Really, Zach Martin, rub some vapor rub on that under the nose. Open that thing up. Let's get out here and play some football. Make a hot tighty and come on out here.
And Walt, hold on. You know what that means to me? You know what that really means to me? Absolutely nothing. You still go out there and kick that behind. It means absolutely nothing. You are a better football team. If you lose this game, it shows more about you than any injury or whatever they do on the other side does happen. And speaking of injury, I'm pretty sure he was injured after taking that big long trip from Mansfield to watch a Maverick get for his Portland Trailblazers.
You're gonna enjoy this one because No, he's not on his way to a Mavericks game. It looks like he's inside his kitchen right now. Joining us live right now from a place I know very well about out in Arlington, Agtown, 817 Tarrant County. Stand up. We're coming to you live right now. Looks like he's preparing for surgery. Well, let's find out here. At Tovas 10 and joining us now live from Burlington right now. Are you about to cut somebody open?
Cut some ribs.
Well, how we doing, guys?
Hey, you cut some ribs?
No, I'm actually preparing some catfish fillets.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, damn, man. Yeah, you got them catch with them thick ass gloves you got on right there, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to fry some up. Got the red beans going. We're gonna do some red beans and rice.
Yeah, man, I had fish on Friday night, man.
Yeah, that's the best day to do it. If you're gonna make fish, do it on Friday.
Well, he had to do something on Friday because we had to watch that old boring ass basketball game we had to watch.
Well, he actually drove up there.
I had a blast. Hey, you know what? You know what's funny? It'd be those games where people least expect are going to be fun. Turn out they're a blast. Like, it was crazy. Well, I enjoyed myself at the AAC.
You got a chance to talk to
Are you really trying to convince two people who had to sit here and watch that mess that was an actual good game?
Tomas had a chance to talk to a lot of people because he sure hell didn't watch that game. He probably drunk a lot of Patron too.
Okay. Come on, Kendrick. You know me too well, sir. You know me too well. No, but happy game day, right?
Yeah,
something
man.
like that.
Yeah. We just did the injury. We just did the inactives. Zach Martin and Tyler Smith are both out tonight. This afternoon.
I did catch your injury report, and I did see that the pretty much that the Smith is out and Zach Morton. I heard it was a flu bug. I was listening to Brian Broaddus and all them on 105.3 The Fan give the reports. Bobby Belt up there in DC doing his thing.
Take a hot toddy and come to work.
Take a hot toddy, sweat that bud out.
Yeah, but do we really want those guys playing today?
Yep.
It don't matter either way. You need to go out and win this football game.
Well,
joining us live from the car right now. I don't know if she's speeding through traffic, but we got Shams here right now.
I'm no longer, me and Kendrick are no longer brother and sister. I said I was going to be on by 3. He steals my segment. So from this day forward, I'm no longer doing pregame because my segment is out the water because Kendrick just had to do the segment when he has his own segment with 5 key points. He could have entered with that, but you couldn't leave my segment to myself.
Hey, Sham. Hold on. Hey, Sham, way to take a stand in week 18.
Hold on, Sham. I'm just doing what you did to me last week. Oh.
I didn't steal your set. Oh, I did. That was Mavs, though. That was Mavs.
You did steal my
That was Mavs. That wasn't Cowboys. That was Mavs. Well, you couldn't read. You couldn't read, so I had to do it.
Wow. Well, you kind of true. I did go
Carter.
But it doesn't make any damn difference. I'm doing what you did to me.
What's up, Sam? What's going on? Where you going for?
Well, I'm leaving Wingstop. I'm about to turn on. I'm headed to Pops and them. Caleb decided he wanted Wingstop, so I had to pick that up, and they didn't have the order ready at the time that they said it was going to have it ready, so I had to go off on them.
Blame Wingstop. Don't blame me for stealing your stuff.
No. If Rob puts up the comments that I left on YouTube, he would see that I said, when Eastside asked me where I was at or whatever, and I said, blame Wingstop. So I wasn't completely blaming you until the fact that you said, oh, let's get into the actives and inactives. I had my music and everything. So I'm a little hurt right now. I had a little razzle dazzle on the inactive list today, but it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, Sham, maybe I should tell you they owe me some fries and 2 drinks after I ordered them last night. They didn't bring my fries or my 2 drinks.
Oh wow! I'm about to hop back off because I got to run in the. I'm about to run in the house, so I'll be right back on in like 2 minutes with Pops. So
I'll make sure to steal another segment from you.
oh wow, I know you will. I know you will.
I will.
I also chilled with Pops at the Maverick game the other day too.
No,
Oh,
family affair.
Yeah, Papa Shams.
yeah, cool.
So,
Yeah.
what are we thinking about today's game, Vosh?
Well, my thoughts are this: you win, and you win the division, and you host hopefully one of 3 home playoff games. So, with that being said, I mean the Cowboys right now pretty much in the driver's seat. We never even saw this coming, right? Um, and I think that I mean just stay healthy for one. Don't 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 shoot yourselves in the foot. Play a clean game. CD should be out there on high alert today, and hopefully you can come home healthy and with hats and t-shirts.
Yeah, should be a glorified butt kicking. Listen, this thing shouldn't be close. Cowboys need to come out and take care of business this afternoon. No excuses. Come out and lay the hammer. This is a lame duck football team. Everybody take a
It's a division rival, Kendrick.
I understand it, but take a close look at this football team because 90% of the organization won't be there next season. Trust me on that. From coaches to front office to players.
That's a little low. Don't you mean 95%?
Yeah, maybe about 95% of that organization.
Magic Johnson fired everybody as soon as he took over the team.
Yeah, they won't be there. So this is a team begging to get put out their misery. Put them out their misery. Start off on fire. Continue on fire to where this game is over about midway through the third quarter, so you can start resting guys. Do not be like the Detroit Lions today, when you letting the team hang around and you start picking up a whole bunch of injuries that's going to affect you next week. Go out there and handle business.
Good point. Rob?
Yeah, I mean, it's I'm not gonna say it's a for sure dub, but this could be a Washington team to come in and say, yeah, we hate the Cowboys and we want to spoil things for them today.
And I'll tell you what, you're right. But the Cowboys, all the Cowboys have to do is look back at last year's Week 18 game in Washington, which they spit the pill.
I was there.
26-6, where they had basically under 3 yards per play the whole game that night.
I was at that game. It was embarrassing. It was quite embarrassing.
Go out and handle your business tonight. There's no excuses. Everything's on the line. You talk about how you a bad everybody how you play better at home. You got your opportunity to at least play 2 games at home. Go out there and handle business.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Shams.
I was going to, but Tobias hold me up, said, "Man, don't do that to little sis." I said, "Why not?" It's not like she contributed anything anyway. I'll play.
So guys, I walk in the house. I walk into Pop's house. I look up. He has 4 TVs going with all the games on. So him and Caleb have been here watching different games at different times. And
I don't know why they gonna put the Eagles score right at the top of the screen in the Cowboy game. You don't have to do all that.
Oh, top left. Yeah, I've been peeping that today.
So, question: do you think if the Cowboys come out and build like a big 20-something point lead going into halftime, do they rest the rest of the way?
You just go midway through the third quarter.
I mean, it depends on how big that lead is. Yeah. 35 and up. Yeah, I may pull a lot of people. I'm not pulling Dak though. This ain't no preseason game, y'all. We gotta win this.
Possible injury. You don't want to risk your quarterback. Look at the Lions. They just lost Sam Laporta.
I saw that.
They just lost Sam Laporta to a possible ACL injury. You don't want that to happen.
Granted,
it happened in the beginning of the game, but
yeah, I understand. But you know what else you don't want to happen? Having to go on the road 3 consecutive games. Yep. I understand it's a risk reward and everything, but you gotta win this game. You are not a good road. You are not a good road.
I understand that, but if you don't trust your team up, you're back up 20-something. I mean, the Commanders, they're sitting. Jonathan Allen is huge. He's not playing. They also have a couple of D linemen that's not playing as well, and they're missing Kendall Fuller's not playing as well. So they're really not playing anything. They're probably intent maybe go out to rough up the Cowboys. Cowboys need to come out early, get some good runs, score early, and put the game away early, so that you can at least maybe sit. Some people who don't need to sit is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons need to learn how to rush a quarterback in this week, so he can do it next week as well.
Is that because he's been doing all that talking, Shims?
Yeah, I'm so tired of him talking.
He's setting himself up for later on in life. Like, give the man some credit with that part. I think he's doing okay there. I wouldn't say stop talking Michael Parsons, but after losses, don't immediately jump on the air because Cowboy fans are a different breed, bro. Like that's the funniest thing to me is like he'll come home off the plane, he'll get home off the plane, and all of a sudden he'll just jump on the air. We don't want to hear from you, bro. Like we really don't.
Saying he's Draymond Green of the NFL as far as the podcast.
Oh no!
As far as the podcast,
I don't know if he's choking folks out now. Come on, you're not doing that. You're not choking folks out.
Which rookie is getting punched in the face then?
Well, we'll see after the game. I mean, if he actually needs to or not. But yeah, I mean, he's doing quite well with the podcast. He has a lot to talk about. He has a lot to say. Of course, look at us. The podcast game is kind of big right now, and I mean, good for him. I mean, he's a kid. He's like what, 23, 22, 23 years old. So yeah, let that man flourish and get his legs on.
Have a podcast as well. Pop says so. They hear everything. They have a podcast. Why are you playing this, Walt?
Oh, that's that one video song, that crazy shit.
Yeah, we get fired up.
Well, Sam
gonna get you lit. Our turn, y'all. Come on, Sam. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look at each side. Left hand up, baby.
Yeah, see, got that broke ceiling fan.
Do you have your list today?
Oh yeah, man. I'm too much to join in.
They already.
My Pop's got a question. Is probably for Walt. Walt, is Tony Pollard getting his 1,000 yards today?
Oh God, you would think so, Shams, but not everything's in the cards. You never know.
Good Lord. All right, speaking of cards,
Sham, I tell you what, if he can't get 1,000 yards today, we in trouble. We in trouble. Right. Somebody says yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably about the Tony Pollard question.
Yeah, that's what yes. Larry Gates says yes. Tony Pollard is going to get his 1,000 yards. Well, hey, Larry, you got to put a lot of stake on that because if he don't, we're gonna blame you because you said yeah. We know for sure.
Yeah, Larry, it's your fault. All right, you ready for these 5 keys, Walt?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's get down to it. First off, Cowboys are 11-5, Commanders 4-12. Cowboys favored by 13. Over and under 46.5. First up, this is no stats or anything. It's just straight call out. No excuses. It is win or don't go home. Meaning, Cowboys somehow lose tonight. They will be forced, most likely, to have to win 3 straight road games to achieve a Super Bowl berth. With a 3-5 road record, possibly a 3-6 if they fail tonight, that pretty much ain't happening.
The Rangers did it.
Likely, yeah, but that was then. This is now. We're talking about different mentality. Especially most likely
you're a huge Rangers fan. You wore the Rangers stuff on the Maverick night. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you wore the Rangers stuff to Foley last week for a Cowboy and a Maverick game, and the Rangers weren't even playing.
I was making a statement. Especially, most likely,
and both teams got a dub when you said.
Hey, Walt, can I finish my doggone 5 seconds? Well, you ain't cucking off again. Good God, I wrote this stuff down, man. Especially, most likely, a second-round matchup with the 49ers, which means the same as last year. What it does. Number 2, get your lick back Last time the Cowboys played in Washington was one of the worst performances in Dak's career. And also the Cowboys offensively. 2.8 yards per play in a 26-6 loss. Also a week at 18 after dominating early on that season, 25-10 last year. This year, 45-10 early on the season. Can the Cowboys not repeat last year's split? Because if they do have another split, it could be a wrench in the bucket or a nail in the coffin for one Mike McCarthy. Number 3.
Shout out to Natalie. Hey, Natalie.
Yeah. What's up, Nat?
Number 3. This is a lame duck team. Win or lose, there is almost certainly wholesale changes for the Commanders. Forget win one for the Gipper BS. Jump out on this team and give them a reason to quit early. This should not be even close. You're competing for your playoff seeding live, and they are competing on their quarterback, which will be maybe Caleb Williams, Drake May, or Jaden Daniels, whichever one. That's the only thing they have to look forward to. Number 4, Howell versus the Cowboys D. Sam Howell has 25 touchdowns. He also has 21 turnovers.
That's fish he's chopping up. I swear it's not. He didn't kill anybody and chopping up a body in his kitchen. That's fish.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Kendrick. But let me put this right here. This is what I'm using. The seasoning.
I may need to get some of that.
And then this is what the fillets currently look like.
Where's my
Sam? You are literally eating food right there. Why are you worried about what that man is cooking?
I don't care because I like seafood. I like seafood. Is there a problem, Mr. Segment?
Must be a Louisiana thing.
And it's a little, thank you, Bob.
I know that's why you're doing
this.
But no, go. I'm sorry, Kendrick. Go ahead and finish, bro. My bad.
Okay.
These wings don't get cold because I am hungry.
Okay. He is what you can call an all or nothing quarterback. He can make the big play or he can have a 4th turnover game. Make sure it's the latter. Number 5, Dak and McCarthy versus the Commanders D. Opportunities will be open all day long. This is not a good defense. Both of the best pass rushers have been traded. The back end is horrible. Fergie, CD, Cook should eat all afternoon. And that's my top 5. Of the day.
So,
well done,
Sham,
sir. Well done.
Who are you watching out for today?
Who, me?
No, Shams.
Who am I? Oh, Shams. Okay.
Just Wingstop.
Hey, aren't there official sponsors?
Yeah. They got a flavor of Dallas Cowboy hot.
Lemon pepper hot, yeah. There's so much to sponsor that they left my fries and my 2 drinks up there last night. All I had was wings.
All you gotta do is just tell Troy and he'll make it right.
Yeah, all right, I got it. Call Troy.
My player to watch is none other than Tony Pollard in this run game. You need to get a run game going before going into the playoffs. You can't win a Super Bowl without a run game. So let's see if we can get their spirits up, their confidence up, get him rushing. I don't know how much stock you can put on in it if he gets over 60, 70 yards. I don't know the last time he did that. But let's get that done. And also honorable mention, Micah Parsons. Micah, you've been quiet lately, and it's becoming a trend of Micah's toward the end of the year. If anybody noticed last year, he dipped off at the end of the year. This year he has dipped off. And I understand we have went 38 straight quarters without a holding call, which is absurd, but you got to play through it. You just have to find a way to play through it. Dan Quinn find a way to scheme him to get back there. He should have pretty good chance today to rack up 2.5 sacks.
What is he sitting on right now? Speaking about sacks.
Let's see. I know he doesn't have 19 like TJ Watt.
I bet
there's a guy who impact the game right there.
I bet TJ Watt wish he had his left knee though.
Yeah.
And while Sham is looking that up, I just want to bring up a point that the reason why I asked that question is because again, with the podcast that he has, but now we're talking about production. And now we're talking about money coming up later. Oh, by the way, I'm frying my fish in the garage. In the garage.
Micah is sitting on 13.
Straight kibble right there.
He's sitting on 13. Myles Garrett has 14. Khalil Mack has 16. Josh Allen has 16.5. Trey Hendrickson has 17. CJ Watt has 19.
Okay. So Parsons, he's not even really making. I'm sorry, he's not even giving you top 5 type production at the position.
15.5. So number 5 is 15.5. So I'm not putting that much stock to the sack numbers because he has affected ways of other QB pressures and things like that. Of course, you want to pay him for sack numbers or whatever, but we say the same thing. Well, folks say the same thing about DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, he's not sacking the quarterback, but DeMarcus Lawrence is a big piece in run stoppage. And tonight we get Jonathan Hankins back as well. So that defense should have a chance to feast. Maybe Mozzie goes out with a bang and finally gets his first sack or something. I don't know, but that
I think he already had his first sack.
Couldn't tell.
Week. Not 2 weeks ago.
What isn't he out of Michigan? Well, maybe that sparks him since they're playing tomorrow. Maybe that sparks him.
Oh, the Cowboys are taking the field. They're taking the field.
Keith wants you to know you're gonna be over there by halftime.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey, real quick. Kendrick, did you tell us who your player was? I didn't hear.
Oh, my player isn't a player. My player is a coach. That's one Mike McCarthy. Listen, man, it's all here for you. A chance to have a number 2 seed, a chance to be home, a chance to rewrite history. You got a lot of get backs to get starting tonight, man. A big failure last year, week 18, which it didn't amount to much. This is how you played. A chance to get this show going, and no excuses for Mike McCarthy. The season is definitely on the line for him.
I don't know why you keep putting the price out on Mike McCarthy. You've been putting the price out on his head since preseason. It's summer, actually. Thank you, Sham. Thank you, Sham. I don't know why you keep putting the price on
since the end of last season in San Francisco. Yeah, you're right.
Can I give you a player real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to give you a whole unit.
Oh,
the defensive side of the football. You're on notice. I'm gonna need for you guys to go out there and establish dominance. And it's not just a Parsons thing, but it's a next week thing. You chances are you'll be playing at home at AT&T Stadium. So I'm gonna need you guys to go out there. Of course, no injuries, but it's football. I need you to go out there.
Don't get comfortable, Vosh. Kendrick says y'all only got one more game. We only got one more game anyway.
But establish dominance.
That's if you lose today. You got one more game.
Well, yeah, you got to go out there and be dominant today. Like, you got to go out there and say, "Hey, we're playing for next week too," and that's a big thing when it comes to AT&T Stadium. The crowd's going to be there, stuff like that. But we know the Cowboys can score and move the ball. But next week,
Vosh, you want the Cowboys to send a message.
Next week it's time to be dirty. Exactly. Right. Next week starts the dirty season in football. Now I need every dog out there. I need everybody twisting ankles, stuff like that. So yeah, the 49ers do it all the time. I always say this: the 49ers are built for the playoffs. Who cares about what they do in the regular season? So yeah, I need you to go out there and be 49ers like next week.
Oh, guys, we all have on Cowboys gear. That's so cute.
Hey,
so we're homers. We're homering up radio.
And you know what's wild also? FedEx Field is a Cowboys scene too. It's a home game for the Cowboys up there right now. Is it FedEx Field? Yeah, is it FedEx Field?
FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Oh, cheers.
Yeah, I left my drink at home. I'm just saying it's a lot of Cowboy fans out there, and I feel bad for the Cowboy fans that came out there and watched them lose tonight, if possible, if that happens. So
okay, question, because I've been trying to get somebody to explain this to me. How is Dak Prescott not the MVP of the league right now? So if he's have you seen Lamar Jackson? Have you seen Lamar Jackson? Yeah, I don't know about that. Dak's numbers are better than Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson has beat the Dolphins. They blew out the Niners. They beat the Bills. They beat everybody who we've lost to.
I mean, it's cute.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Walt. Don't do
that to Lamar. I absolutely love.
Don't steal my steal.
You know I'm a Dak homer.
I'm just saying it's cute. I mean,
Lamar has went out there and that Ravens team has blown out top contending team. Blown out.
Mm-hmm. My guy, Dak Prescott is putting up numbers. I mean,
he ain't blow out top contending team. He got blew out. He got blew out by the Niners. Blew out. Well, not blew out by the Dolphins, but lost to the Dolphins. Blew out by the Bills. I mean, are we?
Man, they won. The Dolphins won off one last little drive. My guy been balling.
You know what? I don't like what I'm seeing on this set right now. The Cowboys look really cold. Where
they jackets?
Last time they did that was in Orchard Park, Buffalo. You saw that when
Cowboy fans in there, man.
Okay, so
it's always like that though. Like I mean,
if Dak Prescott comes out and throws about 6 or 7 touchdowns today, would that MVP? Is that MVP?
He's not going to do that because he's not going to play that long to do that.
I'm telling you, he's gonna finish the game today.
It's very windy up there, so they may not even try to throw the ball. I think
hold the ball.
Yeah, because somebody can hold the ball the second time. Also, you don't want Dak to hit that 10 interception mark because somebody, the people to the side pulling tweets if Dak throws 2 interceptions today. So let's not let that happen. Let's just run the ball. Let's just get out of there with a win and be done. It's very windy, so we may not see the ball thrown as much as well because that ball get held up in that wind.
Man, my guy comes out here and drops 4 TDs in the wind in these conditions. How could he not be MVP? I mean, come on. This adverse weather conditions that he's going through today.
All right, guys. So we'll see you back at halftime because we got this blasphemy going on by Walt over here who doesn't want to give.
Walt after the 49er game was all admit to trade.
Hey, yeah, you brought up teams who what's the name blew out, but I mean Dak Prescott's got some pretty impressive blowouts. What about all these 40-point games that we were putting up?
All the teams he blew out are not going to the playoffs.
The only impressive game
that's not our fault. That's not my guy's fault. My guy just
the only impressive
you put him in front of him. He lined them up
for
like 4 weeks in a row. My guy lined them up.
He's got 2 impressive victories over you could say semi-decent teams. That's the Eagles and the Seahawks. Well, he was just impressive in those games. He just borderline he was balling.
Okay.
Other than that, nobody cares about him beating the hell out of Carolina.
Maybe I'm just biased, but I'm just trying to figure out how my guy isn't. How my guy is the MVP candidate.
You don't believe what you're saying.
I mean, Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's done some things or whatever. It was good, but his numbers aren't like Dak's though. Dak's numbers are better.
They're better.
All right, man. I guess, man. Let's watch the game, man. Upset. I'm about to throw my cup. It's stupid.
Throw it. Because you mad? Because Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I am.
That's a hold.
Well, the Cowboys look like they were confused on defense on the first play.
One guy's getting held though.
All day, get ready.
God dog, it look cold. It look cold out there. Damn it, it look cold.
Oh man. All right, well, we'll be back. We'll be back at halftime, but of course, before we go, we got to hit you.
Michael got to stop. Well, not a sack, but he got to stop.
Look at pretty AT&T.
My home team, my loyalty. I'm at.
They better win. They better win. That's the only time they ever see it.
Yes, when you get Joe, you got a good chance. You talking about some good fans back in the day. RFK was $5. If you don't know, you need to ask about us.
Turned up, baby.
Well, I can't believe your daughters had.
Uncle Clyde made him a rap song.